Hello and welcome to this new video. In my last video, which was my fourth video, I showed you a 4x4 trapdoor. So now in my fifth video, I'm gonna show you a 5x5 trapdoor. There's two things I've gotta warn you about. First of all, this door is pretty slow, so don't expect it to save you from any creepers. And the second thing is, it doesn't work in the current version of Minecraft. It only works up to snapshot 15W45A, because in 46A they introduced the feature that redstone blocks power comparators from the side, which I consider a bug and did not consider when building this door. I think I built it before that snapshot came out, but I'm not sure. So this door doesn't work in 15W46A and above. But otherwise, let's just see it in action, right? So you can flick this lever right here to close it. And you think this is okay, the speed, but then you've got to wait for these pistons and it takes a long time. So yeah. Right now this is, as far as I know, the world's smallest 5x5 trapdoor, and also one of the slower ones. So I'm still waiting. I don't know. It closed. So it takes about the same amount of time to open and to close. So yeah, let's just see that in action. We have one redstone block that goes all around to get those blocks, and a nice triple piston extender that gets powered by a clock, which you will see in a moment. Right there. So now the door is fully open. It doesn't have any kind of reset time after the door is fully closed or open. So that's cool. And let's get to the wiring. The wiring is 15 times 4 times 16, making it a total of 960 blocks, and the input is down here. You can have any kind of input like redstone dust repeaters or something, but if it's no direct player input, you will have to change one repeater, I think it is this one, yeah, to 3 ticks instead of 2, but then it will also work. And the places where there are redstone blocks next to comparators are, for example, here and also down there. And some fun facts about the door are it uses more comparators than it uses redstone dust or repeaters, and it also uses exactly as many hoppers as it uses pistons, so both sticky and non-sticky pistons. If you are interested in seeing this door yourself, you can either download the world with this door from the description or build it yourself. So I will now show you a tutorial. But before I do that, I'll show you which blocks you need to build it. So that's quite a lot. You need 55 redstone dust, 28 redstone torches, 54 redstone repeaters, 57 comparators, 12 redstone blocks, 64 sticky pistons, 6 pistons, 21 droppers, 2 tripwire hooks or other blocks you can use to redirect redstone, 70 hoppers, 10 furnaces, some of which have to be furnaces because they are immovable blocks, and some of which have to be just something that can be read by a comparator, 2 chests, 4 cauldrons, 8 half slabs, a total of 239 building blocks, 219 random items that should be stackable to fill your droppers and hoppers, 2 other items, and 3 non-stackable items. So let's get to the tutorial. We're gonna start by building the main layout of the door. So a row of pistons on both sides, like this, and double piston extenders behind that, like so, all the way across. This is one side, and the same thing on the other side, like this, with blocks. Then right here you wanna have the triple piston extender like this, with another sticky piston with a redstone block, and another sticky piston with a normal block like this. And on the other side you wanna have an additional piston down here, and only a double piston extender, and also that piston right here, like so. And you wanna have a redstone block right here. Furnaces go here to prevent this piston from pushing, and right here. And for the piston tape we will need a sticky piston right here, a normal piston right here, another normal piston right here, another normal piston right here, and the last normal piston right here. And that is the layout of the door. To power the sides we're gonna add some hoppers and other stuff. So you want to start by making a loop like this right here, with 3 random items and comparators like so to power this, and also blocks right here with comparators like so. And you want to add a dropper right here with 2 items inside, so that it goes around like this. And you want to have 1-tick repeaters on top with redstone dust. And something very similar on the other side. So have a dropper right here, hoppers like this again. This time we can use a chest right here and put redstone comparators back there again. Blocks on top, comparators here, the dropper like this, with the hoppers going around like this. And again put those repeaters on top, like this. And that is how we power our sides. For the closing of the door we want to start from our input, which will be right here. Add a repeater and a redstone dust on top of a furnace with a sticky piston right here to create a rising edge monostable circuit. Put half slabs around a block right here with redstone dust on top, and our 2-tick repeater right here that has to be to 3 ticks if we don't directly input right here. And put a block right here. And for the final extension we want to go down here with redstone dust, place a comparator like this, an item inside this furnace, a block right here, and a torch. And yeah, fix this like so. And now this part should already work. It extends those two blocks and retracts the first one. That's all this circuit does. So let's go to the next one. So our next circuit is going to be the closing of the two sides. So to do that, we want to take a repeater from here, going into a block, into a dropper hopper combo up here with one item inside, a comparator like this going into a block, going into a dropper with another dropper, an item inside the top one. Want to take a comparator output from here, going into a repeater like so, going into a dropper like this, and put redstone dust on top, also below. We want to take a 3-tick delay repeater from here into a sticky piston with a redstone block. Yeah, like that. 2 items and 3 items. Okay, everything is fine. We also want to make sure this piston stays extended for now, so that doesn't mess up anything. Next we want to take a redstone torch down here with 2 hoppers and put one item of this kind, one unstackable item, one stack, and 18 more items into there. Take a comparator output that goes into a furnace and into redstone dust down here, which will update this dropper and also take power from here. Then we also want to take a 1-tick repeater from here, break this again and put a non-sticky piston right here. Like so. And this should be everything. So I'm just going to test it. You don't have to do this. Yeah, that works. And if I remove those items, like so, it works. This way it also does something. That's good. So we just want to copy this on the other side. This repeater should be on 2 ticks, so that we can take 2 repeaters like this and mirror it on the other side. So hopper dropper, 1 item inside, into a comparator, into a block, into a dropper with an item inside. Take a comparator output, into a repeater, into a... No, this can be a normal block, okay. Also 3 ticks down here. Yeah. Like this. And redstone torch, hopper, 1 item, 64 items, and 18 items, just like this. Into another furnace, into redstone dust, into a redstone torch. Also put a sticky piston with a redstone block right here. And I forgot to put items inside, so we need 2 at the top and 3 at the bottom. Just like this. Now to finish off the opening with those last 3 blocks, you wanna turn this into a sticky piston facing sideways with a redstone block in front of it. Put a dropper combo here with the item in the lower one. Take a comparator output from it like so. Go into a block and into a repeater with a T flip-flop right here, like this, with the item down here. Okay. Go into a repeater, into redstone dust like so, another repeater, a redstone torch, a repeater and a block, because we want to make a monostable right here, and also this repeater has to be on top of a half slab, like so. So in order to make that monostable, we have a piston right here, also redstone dust on a half slab right here, and a 4-tick delay repeater, and a redstone block right here. This monostable will power this piston and this piston down here. That is the first block. And for the second and third block, we want to take a dropper hopper combo right here, which doesn't actually do anything, but has redstone on top. Like this, with another 4-tick delay repeater. And this goes into a block, a redstone torch. We want to put a sticky piston right here, a block on top, and another redstone torch. And this is our entire closing for the door done. So we can now flick the lever and it closes, and we can speed it up by taking these items and putting them like this, like so, and it is closed. Now we are gonna add some circuits that make these piston tapes work. So for the first one, you wanna have a furnace right here with any item inside, a comparator like this, a sticky piston right here with a block like so, redstone dust like this, a block, a sticky piston, a cauldron that is filled with water, a comparator, and a block right here. When this gets activated, this will act as a block update detector and push this right here whenever necessary. Yeah. For the next one, you want to add a repeater right here, temporarily remove this, a comparator with a furnace right here, put an item inside, then you can place this back, and there's now an item stuck in here, or one item stuck is okay, but one has to be in the dropper, like this. And when this gets powered, You want to have a repeater right here that is locked by a repeater right here that is locked by a comparator. Getting power from this furnace, like so. This is this circuit done, and right here we want to have a sticky piston like this going down with a redstone block that has a slab and normal redstone dust on a block right here, going into a sticky piston. No, not like this. Down there. No, wait. How did I do that? Yeah. Going into a sticky piston right here with a cauldron and water on top, a comparator and a block right here. To deactivate it right now, put a sticky piston right here, and to reactivate a repeater, a block, a hopper timer with 7 items inside, and a comparator right here to give a block update when necessary. This is 3 sides of the piston tape done. I also made a mistake right here, and those 2 hoppers should not be here, and this hopper should be pointing into that, just like so. So now for the retraction of the first 2 blocks right here, you want to take 2 repeaters on 4 ticks from here, a sticky piston with a redstone block, a comparator right here, and put a non-stackable item into there. Then to power this piston right here, put a block there, also redstone dust like so, and a comparator thing right here, where this comparator has a furnace with 1 item inside, like so. And I made a little change down here, so now we need 1 comparator less and 1 half slab more for the resources, but I don't think that's gonna be a problem. At least it's not directional as the other design right there was. Yeah, I just forgot to include the fix. So redstone dust like so, into a redstone torch, into redstone dust like this. Yeah, that should be that. And for the last storage piston down here, just a comparator, 2 hoppers, and you want to put 4 items inside, like that. And that should be this part. We can try it by removing this repeater. Yeah, it works, and we can place it back. So now this part works. Now we're gonna do the opening part on this side by getting ourselves a hopper dropper combo and placing a torch in here. Then you want to put some item in there, a comparator there, and before you do this you can also put a 40 delay repeater and a comparator down there, and the same thing pretty much on top, with a sticky piston right here, with a cauldron and water inside. Then you want to have a block there, a comparator, put an item inside here, place a torch here, going into a repeater, a sticky piston, and a redstone block, like so. You want to put this on top with a also a hopper here, put an item inside and a comparator right here, then a sticky piston here so that this is not active, and a redstone torch right here with a block and a redstone torch right here, 2 hoppers, put 7 items inside, a comparator, a block, and a redstone torch. That should be this side done. On the other side you want to do pretty much the same thing, so place a redstone torch right here, you can already put an item inside there, comparator, 4 ticks, comparator, sticky piston, cauldron, nice word, some water in there, a 4-tick delay repeater, a comparator, dropper hopper combo, an item inside, like this, and this repeater right here again, with the redstone block right there, this right here, two hoppers. You wanna place 7 items in there. A block and a redstone torch. And then you're done with this. Yeah. So let's get to the next thing. Now we want to do the piston tape right here. So in order to do that, we're just gonna put our redstone torch up here for this piston. And then we will take an output from this redstone block, like this, and block it off. And take a repeater, like so. We also we then take this with more repeaters, like so, into a redstone torch and redstone dust right here. This should be a half slab and this should be a hopper. So just replace it. Put a comparator right here with a redstone torch, a half slab, redstone dust, a repeater. Now we don't need this anymore. And 2 ticks and 1 tick right here. And to start that, just redstone dust like this. A redstone torch here. More redstone dust. A 3-tick delay repeater. Sticky piston with a block. A 1-tick repeater. Dropper hopper with 1 item inside. And a comparator right here. And now your piston tape should be working. So let's get to the last circuit. So now we will build the second last circuit. I decided to do this in 2 circuits. So now is the triple piston extension and retraction. This is my favorite circuit of the door, and it was also the hardest to do together with this orange bit. This triple piston extender seems quite simple from the wiring, but figuring out how to do it was very hard, especially since I didn't have much space around here. So you want to take redstone dust from here. Why is there no block? I don't know. Redirect it like this into a dropper hopper combo with an item inside. Like this. Take a comparator output, put a half slab right here with redstone dust on top, a block with a 2-tick delay repeater, and another block, a sticky piston right here with a redstone block, a 2-tick delay repeater, a block, and another torch. This is the whole triple piston extender. So now, for our finishing touches, we just want to send a pulse to both sides and the triple piston extender after waiting a long time. And waiting a long time is already accomplished with this item hopper timer. So we can just take that, take a piston, a redstone block, okay, a piston right here, sticky piston right here with a redstone block, and a dropper hopper combo right here with an item inside. Put a comparator here and also add a sticky piston right here. Add a sticky piston right here. Put a block here and a comparator here. Those are the pulses for our 2 sides. And for the triple piston extender, we just want to take a comparator from here with 2 repeaters on 3 ticks, a block right here with a redstone torch, a block right here, and a 4-tick delay repeater. And now the whole door is done. And the good news is I only made one minor mistake, so the only thing you have to do to make it now even working is add one item to this hopper clock right here, because I forgot that, and now your door should be working. Just like this. So, that's it. I seem to have miscounted the amount of items you need, but that's good. Now you have 41 more items to spend, and I just counted these by hand. So, yeah, I made a mistake again. That's it. Yeah. Also, if you have some kind of repeater input or something like that. Okay. So that is the problem. It has to be set to 3 ticks only on one edge. Okay. Can't I just do something like this. How did that happen? So let's just try this. So this now works. And this also seems to work. So you just have to add a 3-tick delay repeater right here. That's everything. I don't even think this has to be a half slab, but I don't want to try that right now. So now we're really done with this door. So, bye!